Wednesday. And I can't wait till 7 o'clock gets here. Tonight, actually, I've got the show coming on. Don't have a guest right now. I didn't check out with anybody, see if I can get a guest on, but I will try to do my best to find one for tonight's show. I'm going to try to get in touch with Brian and see if he'd be willing to come on for like 20 minutes or 30 minutes or so and talk about the global ghost hunt and drop some links so anybody can find how to get to them and everything like that. I watched some more last night and pretty interesting, but I had to get in bed because I had to work this morning, so I'm going to try to stay in one longer tonight and after Myers Paranormal goes off. It seems like they got some good teams this year. I think Vicky and them says they're going to be either Saturday or Sunday this coming up weekend, I think. Or they might be today, I'm not really sure. I think it's trying to rain. We got a half a moon out with the clouds covering. Not that many stars out. There might be one or two yonder amongst all the clouds. But Monday night, I'll have to see if we're going out or not. I was planning on trying to do something after I get done watching Myers Paranormal when they go off, but I hadn't really made my mind up yet for that. Tuesday I'm not going to be doing anything. I might go live there at the house and talk a little bit during the day. I'm not sure if I do anything at night or not. But Friday night we might go to the bridge. Me and my dad and maybe one more person. The guy I work with, he's one of our switchers that switches out our trucks for us when they get full and stuff. He said he might try to go with us on Friday. He don't know yet. He said he knows he couldn't do it Saturday. And he might go be with us at the bridge, so we will try that and everything. Good morning, Shaw Woman. How are you doing? Hope you are doing okay this morning. I'm doing pretty good myself. I'm just heading to work. Storms already. We ain't getting nothing yet. I thought it was trying to rain a while ago, and I rolled my window down at the end of my road. It sounded like some raindrops hit inside the truck there, but I looked and I didn't see nothing. I think we're supposed to get some rain on Tuesday. I believe that's what one of the ladies I work with said yesterday. Oh, really? On the day we could. Yeah, everybody around us getting rain, but we ain't got nothing. I think we got about 10 drops Friday. When I was coming home Friday, I think there was about like 10 drops at the windshield, and that was it. I tried that new flashlight out that I got. It's pretty bright. I stood at the side of the truck Friday morning, and I shined it out across the cow pasture, and I seen a bunch of cows out there. I think that's going to be a good little paranormal light to use to see by, but a few tornadoes touched the ground yesterday. Oh, really? There you go. We ain't had a decent storm lately. Not just that the other night now was pretty bad. When I done the live outside, now that was a strong storm, but they actually had some tornadoes touch down up in Elkin, and that's about 15 minutes away from where I live at. And somebody said there was one up in Mount Airy, up at where Mayberry, that was about 5 minutes from where I live. But it didn't touch down, it was just stayed up in the sky. We're supposed to get some storms on Tuesday. Well, not storms, but just rain. But it's supposed to be like in the 80s or low 90s, so it'll probably be a good little bitty storm. Let me get y'all turned around here so y'all won't have to see my ugly mug. It was pretty hot yesterday, not as bad, but Friday now was really hot. Friday, I think we touched almost 90. It's either there or I was working real hard one. Man, somebody had hit a daggone skunk. Apparently 69. Oh, cool. See, that's my kind of weather. I like in the 60s. Around about 67, 68, somewhere like that. There's no few hours ago. Was 80 inside. Good Lord. me, I can't sleep if it's too hot. I'm just miserable. And now if it was cold outside, like winter cold, and in the house, I like to be around about like 68, 67, 69, somewhere like that. And that'd be comfortable weather for me to sleep and stuff like that. Now in the summertime, it's got to be dead cold. Because if I get too cold at night, I can just put on some more like covers and stuff like that and sleep. But I think it was like 62 in the house when I woke up this morning. I'm just driving to work this morning, just chilling out. I'm not going to get there too fast. I'm not going to get there too late. I'm actually running halfway decent on time. If anybody gets behind me and they want to be so fast, they can go around. I'm going to slow down for a little bit. I'm tired of living the fast lane. It's cloudy here though. The moon is up over the head there. It's not a full moon, it's a 3/4 of a moon. Part of it's gone. It fell off somewhere. Somebody told me one time the moon's made out of cheese. Ain't that crazy? I thought, yeah, y'all think I'm gonna believe that? It's pretty calm, man. I ain't passed the car yet. I like this kind of ride. I'm a one type person just don't like traffic. That's the reason I like to get out early and get going, and you don't have to worry about the school buses and all that stuff. Oh yeah, it is peaceful out here. I ain't getting mad at people being stupid. You know. I didn't tell you what happened when I was coming back from the doctor the other day, did I? The other evening. You know, I had my doctor's appointment. I normally have it in morning times, but I had to switch it, and the only time I had was the evening appointment. So my appointment was at 1:30, and I got there a little bit early, so they took me back early. I thought, well, that's good. I can get out of here a little faster. Well, I was coming back up the road after my appointment and stuff. It was like at 3:15, 3:30, something like that. I was coming back up the road, up the 4-lane. When I got into Pilot Mountain, and a white van pulled up beside of me and got on up the road a little bit, and no more than that van got to tail end of that van right up in front of my truck right there where my headlights is. There's this Jeep shot out from around that daggone van. I mean, he was just flying, and I was getting off at the exit, so it really didn't matter to me. And he slammed on his brakes. You should have heard them racket on the lane that I was in, getting off at the exit. Then he slid over there in front of that van. I guess they was mad at each other or something other. A Jeep, a white Jeep, and daggone fool stopped in front of that van, slammed on his brake. That van about to hit him. The van came over on my lane and went around, and that truck, Jeep, pulled over in front of it again. Done all kinds of stuff. And the van had kids, and it had 2 women in the front, and looked like it had 2 or 3 kids in the back. Now that's what I'm talking about, road rage. You know what I mean? People like that just don't stop and think. Because if he was to hurt them people and them kids get hurt in that van, oh good God, look at the sentence that man would have. That's crazy. I thought about that all night long last night. I wonder how far they act stupid the time we got on up the road. They decided to quit being ignorant and, you know. And I looked over it when that van got back up in front beside of me after that Jeep done passed us. I was looking over into the van like that right there, and that woman that was driving, boy, she was just a cussing. I mean, you can see her mouth going 90 miles a minute. guess they thought to, like get the tag number and call the laws on them, that would be a more sensible thing to do. That's what I would have done. I would have got off at my exit after I done chased that dude down and got the tag number. I would have just stopped, slowed down, and went on to the house, and I'll be calling the cops while I'm on my way home. That's what I would have done if I was them. I understand if the van pulled out in front of them or cut them off or something other, but a lot of time people just mopes, and when they do that, they just trying to get something started. And if you're on a highway like that and you pass a cop, if he's in the right lane and you go around him on the left lane, he'll pull you over. He sure will. If he's got any kind of brain in him, he won't, because that's is really not right. But I've seen it done here a lot of times. That's the reason when I see a cop, I just slow down and either get in behind him or just, I don't try to get in the other lane and pass them or nothing like that, because they will pull you. About 8 out of 10 cops pull you like that. That means they're looking for a thing so they can write them tickets so they can make extra money. And there you got to go pay that again. It don't feel like Sunday. You're right. Revenue, yep, you're right. Believe me, I learned that. I learned a lot when I was in the fire service. We had this one state trooper we run calls with, and somebody leaves the scene of accident, he'll run that tag number and he'll run the registration number of the vehicle, and he'll go to their house and pick them up and bring them back out to the scene and take them to jail. We have finally made it into next to work. About 5-10 minutes away from the parking lot. I'm so excited. I'll be so glad when Wednesday gets here, because I'll be coming back to work, and I think my partner will be back. And it's a whole lot easier when you got somebody helping you out too all day long. which I can't complain. I had my buddy Wesley over there yesterday, and we always work good together, you know. And he was over on my side till 3 o'clock, and they had to put him upstairs to do operating work. So, and that left me on my side over there by myself from 3 to 7. I was running too. I was sweating, looked like an old workhorse. Everybody said, you ain't got to run. I said, yeah, but I don't want to leave a mess for the next group. I never have left a mess. And I thought to myself, I ain't about to start now. I can't stand go in and it be a mess, and when I clean up and make it look halfway decent for the next group, and I come back in and it'll just be all messed up again, like I hadn't even done anything. I hope it looks pretty decent when I leave. When I get back in there this morning. Yeah, good work ethics. I don't think I could sleep good at night knowing that if I left it in a bad shape like that. That's like when we used to prime biker and everything. We get done, get all the biker in the barn, and get the barns on, and getting to start curing out. Before we leave, we always get the trailers hooked up to the tractors. Make sure the tractors got fuel in them for go the next morning while we're at school and they be working. You know, that's what it's all about. I don't know how many times me and my dad and my brother will be out in the field before everybody gets there. We done have everything started and ready to go, and we'd be out there around about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Done started priming biker and everything, and everybody else will be getting there around about 7:30, 8 o'clock. And we'll done have about 2 trailers full by then. That's where I learned a lot of my early working habits. That way, whoever comes in behind me ain't got to work half as hard. And I do expect that, but sometimes it's kind of different. My job ain't that hard. It's just you got a lot of stuff to do. Yonder's Oz. Look at the beautiful place. Woohoo! Don't that just want to make go home and sleepy maybe? Get to see the wonderful wizard. We're going to see the color changing horses. Our horses change 2 colors. They start out yellow and they end up dirty black. All the dirt coming off the pallets and cases, and the wind coming through them doors I have open. That dude laying there asleep with his head thrown back. If he went there and goosed him one good time, he'll jump on top of that building. like I ain't doing that no more. Wonder where I'll be parking at today. There's my same parking spot open. I guess I'll park beside Scatterbrains again today. Good morning, Don. How you doing? I did park in here pretty straight. I'll just make it just a little bit more straighter. There we go. Let's see here. Yeah, I should be, I think we should be going out on Friday night, because since that new guy wants to go with us, he told me he will. Since it's starting to get warm up a little bit, he said he might try to get out with us. He said he'd probably let me know sometime this coming up week. He'll get with me and talk to me about going with us to the bridge Friday. I told him, I said, well, since I showed him that picture we caught, he might not want to go with us. He just laughed. I'm so tired, I haven't slept yet. You know this is when I get to see you. Oh yeah. I'm gonna try to get you back on my show one night, if you don't mind. I've been up all night, good gracious. I'm gonna try to stay up a little bit tonight myself. I'm gonna stay up a little late. I haven't slept yet either. Done been morning storms. Let's see here. There we go. Oh, let's sit back and listen at the radio here. See what I'll see if they got any problems inside work. They'll be talking about the AGVs and all this mess. If y'all could hear the radios when my crowd talks on, you be laughing. Them fools, I don't know, they ain't too bright. The storms are terrible. So far, it's missed me here in St. Louis. To be on your show again. All right, I will get it scheduled out whenever you're free and stuff like that, because I do want to try to get with you also to work on my Nightbot. I'll try to work on it some Saturday morning while I ain't Got much to do Saturday morning. Then Saturday night, me, uh, my dad, and Michael and Chris, we might try to go to the cemetery where the mausoleum is, where I go inside. They had never been there, and they've been wanting to go for a while, so I'm gonna try to take them up there and do that. About Nightbot. Oh, no problem. I actually forgot about it myself till just a few minutes ago. When I saw you come in, I thought, dang, I gotta get up with her too so she can help me with that thing. And y'all hear that? That's my radio for work. I'm listening to what they're talking about in there. See what kind of problems they have. Somebody up there listening to some kind of headbanging music. And I don't think it's music. I think it's somebody just hollering in the microphone, screaming. Good morning, buddy. How you doing? Norbert. I think it. I still don't know if I'm saying that right. Yesterday, we did pretty good on loading trucks. I think I got out 3.5 truckloads of yarn yesterday. Wasn't too bad. It's not good, but it's not too bad. I normally get out about 5 trucks. But like I said, I was by myself after 3 o'clock, 3 to 7. I had to put my partner upstairs to do some operating, throw some ends down and stuff like that. So I had to keep it up myself for the 4 hours. And Lord, I was running. I was sweating like an old workhorse time I got done. And I got home, fixed some uh, macaroni. A cheeseburger, hamburger helper. It wasn't too bad. I didn't like it as what the store brand is the best in that. That they quit making it in the store brand, so I had to get the name brand stuff. And good God, it wasn't that bad. It just didn't suit my taste. Sounds so good right now. That's what we're gonna have tonight: hamburgers when I get home. I'm gonna have my show probably at 9:30 tonight, so that will get me 30 more extra minutes for my stuff to cook, and I can sit down and eat, and then go get me a shower and get ready for the show. Does sound good. Somebody's burning something again. I can smell it strong. It ain't cold enough to have a fire in the house, stove fire. It has to be a woods fire or somebody burning brush or something. Who makes the best burger? People here tells me Five Guys, but they expensive. Yeah, we got a Five Guys here, but not close by. Had that in forever. I never even ate I never ate at a fancy place like it. Now I've eaten Chili's and Applebee's is all right. But we got a place up here called 13 Bones, and it's pretty good. They're known for their ribs, but I'm not a big rib person. They got some cool chicken tenders there though at that place though. We have Friday Steakhouse, McDonald's, Burger King, White Castle, Wendy's, and Five Guys. Huh. I never eat at White Castle. We don't have one around here. Freddy's. We got a Steak and Shake, but I think it's closed down. I hadn't seen it in a long time. It isn't fancy, it's just pricey. I think there's one in Virginia next to where my cousin them lives, I believe, out there around Roanoke. But I never. Now I can eat you out of house at home in Wendy's. Cause I'm cheap. We used to have a Long John Silver's, fish place. That place stayed packed. The crazy thing shut it down. Now there's one close by. His nearest one is in Winston Salem, and that's like 45 to an hour drive. Go down there. Can get like 4 cheese sliders and a large fry for $10. Oh, really? I like in and out burger after then better than Five Guys. We got one of them in and outs, I think, but it's on further south of us. I could be wrong, but I know there's one in Virginia where my cousin lives at. I hear several people talking about. Baker talks about In-N-Out Burger or something other. I used to be a big pizza eater. I think In-N-Out Burger. What burger? What a burger. Oh, okay. I used to be a big pizza eater. And when I was in high school, they got a contract with Little Caesars. And they will buy so many pizzas a day. and they'll bring them in and stuff like that. And every day at lunch, you'll get a pizza. If you want one, you'll get a slice or 2 slices, however much money you want to spend. And them pizza is so thin that you can read a newspaper through it. Sauce on didn't have much sauce. All they done is throw cheese on bread and put about 3 pepperonis on the whole large pizza, and that was it. When I was a kid, we had burger shells. That's cool. We got a place called Speedy Shelf here, 2 of them. They pretty good. Jack in the Box. I've never been to a Jack in the Box. I've seen it on TV, but I never even really heard of one around here nowhere. It was in Texas. I don't like Jack in the crack. Don't take out Jack in the Box. Speedy Show. Yeah, we got what they call a Speedy Chef. It's now one in Elkin is Speedy, but the one in Mount Airy now it ain't too speedy. You'd be standing there waiting on it. And you order off the menu up there, you say, I want 3 corn dogs, 2 fries, and they look at you, we ain't got no corn dog. Take it off your menu. I ain't never went there and got something that they had. They tell me, ain't got it. They have good milkshakes. Now, Cookout's got some good food, but you have to hurry up and eat it, get it and eat it there in the parking lot, or get out and set them little picnic tables and eat it. If you take it home, them burgers, there's an AGV posted out at See You Later 3. Their burgers, once they get cold, it's like trying to eat a rock. I never mentioned Sonic or no. I can eat some Sonic. Talking about stop selling bacon, cheddar wedges. That good Lord. Yeah, that's like around here. They McDonald's used to have like ham biscuits in the morning times. Ever since the pandemic thing, they don't have ham biscuits no more. I don't understand why that. I asked them one day and they said something other, but they couldn't give me a straight up answer. They blamed it on the pandemic stuff. Yeah, their burgers at Cookout now, they're so thick like this, and I don't know if they cook it all together with your mayonnaise and your lettuce and your mater and all that stuff on it. But you can't peel it apart. If it gets cold, you have to stick the whole thing in there. And I don't like eating warm lettuce, and I don't like eating warm mayonnaise. That's just one nasty. So you have to eat it cold. And if you peel it apart, you got all this mess all over your hands and stuff like that. And I can't stand having messy hands after I eat like it. That's my OCD. Time I eat, I gotta go wash. I cannot stand all that grease stuff on my hands. I think there's a place called Red Robin that are known for their burgers. I never ate at Dairy Queen. We got one of those here, but I never ate. It's just right up the road from me, and I never ate there. Just like the other morning at the dentist, we got like a little cafe called the Squeeze Box, and it is a squeeze box. It's like a 10 by 10 building, and I got like four chairs in there at the bar. You order your food, and you can't get like a foot long hot dog, because if you do, you be biting off one end, and somebody on the side of it are biting off the other end. That's how close it is in there. Love Red Robin's. One of my favorite fast food places closed down. Oh, oh really? We got a place here. It's a little hole in the wall up in downtown Mayberry. It's called Leon's Burger Express. If y'all ever come to the state of North Carolina, come to Mayberry, see the Andy Griffin stuff, you got to stop at Leon's Burger Express. Tell them that Crossover sent you. They about know me and my dad by name. We can go there now, and they done got our drinks. What do you want? My dad ordered a cup of coffee, and I gotta get that Mr. Pill, because they don't serve Pepsi products. We go there almost about every morning. My dad would get breakfast, and I get 2 plain cheeseburgers with large order of fries for breakfast, and then I'd be good to go for several hours. They got good food in there too. I mean, it's so cool. You get to watch them make. You sitting at the bar there, you can watch them make you food, and the main man, he still wears a paper chef hat all the time. I mean, they go all out. Just dinner. So some call them the greasy spoon, but they serve 3 meals, family. Okay. Okay. Now, when we went to the beach, I think it's when we went to Myrtle Beach, several years ago. I found the place where from our hotel room. It was Denny's, and that's the first time I ate at one of them in a long time, and the atmosphere in there, I didn't like that place that much. I'm not a big fan of Waffle House neither. When I got home from the hospital that time in 2016, all I craved was hash browns, shredded hash browns. And I had to stop at Waffle House and get me about 4 or 5 orders to eat on my way home. Or
if it'll work on the east, you can just put it back on the east.
since the 90s. I've only ate there a handful of times. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big fan of it. Vegan waffle and a side of hash brown with onions and cheese. I don't know about all that part now. We did stop at when we went and investigated the battleship. Uh, the first time we went, we had my team went, and then several other people went with us, and we stopped at the uh, Waffle House there at morning time while we was down there. We stopped there for three. We was there for like 3 nights, and each morning we stopped there at Waffle House because it was actually right beside of our hotel we stayed at, and that's probably about the most I've ate at one time, and they was all right. I just wasn't too fond of the service and stuff like that because they never write anything down, and then you don't get half your order when you sit there and tell them. You tell them like, "Hey, I didn't get this," and they look at you like, "Did you order it?" Yeah, that's what I have my mouth sitting on. I'd prefer to order and bring the food home. Yeah, I just like to sit down there and eat it and throw the trash away there, let them fool with it. That way I don't have to have how much trash to take off next time I go to dump. I don't like I don't like to have like parties and stuff like that at the house because I'll be the one who had to clean it up. I tell my wife, I said, let's go have stuff at their house. When we get done eating, we can leave and let them clean up the mess. We can just go home and sit back and watch TV and fall asleep. And no dishes to wash. That's right. Then we don't have to hire a little maid to come in there every so often to do a lot of stuff. Just come in and do the normal stuff and not do no extra, you know? A little housekeeper. We actually got us a housekeeper that comes and helps us clean house and stuff like that. That's about the greatest thing since slice of bread. She does pretty good work. I had to go back and rearrange some of my stuff because, like my charger for my radio, they'll take and put in the office, and I like to keep it there in the kitchen on the sink there so I can grab it in the mornings when I come to work. I ain't got to go track it down or hunt it down. When they come, I'll my wife will be there at the house, and I say, now, I call and say, now, y'all don't mess with my baseball cards now. I know which one's been moved and which one's which. I hear in the background said, I'm going to take them and throw them in the trash and stuff like that. Boy, I thought, oh my God, I got to go home. I'm trying to figure out what I can say to boss man so I can get to go home, check on my baseball cards. And if she's still there when I get home, I'll go over to my cabinet where I got my cards in, my special cards, and I'll hug my cabinet and I thought, okay, y'all okay, like that, and they just laugh. They look at me like I'm a little off, which that ain't very much to have to look at. Yeah, like this, Auntie Mama's sleeping tonight. Need a vault. Yeah, I just like to have my little cabinet there and showcase my special cards. They ain't gonna mess with them because they're Carolina cards, most of them, and they're Duke fans of all things. Did you get to see that picture on Facebook that I posted in our group that the Spirit Brothers screenshot from our video last Friday? Of that face? That was kind of wild. It was wild as wild can be. I showed a lot of people here at work, and they look at me like, man, I don't think I'll be doing that. I thought, I ain't going to be quitting, and I ain't going to let it see fear, you know. Be cool if you could lighten it up. Yeah, I don't know how to do none of that stuff. I don't know how to do any of the photo work, but I would like to get it just a little bit light, just a little bit, but not a lot, because I think it would take away from it. And I don't want to mess up my picture because it's about one of the coolest things I've actually caught. Well, I didn't catch it. One of the people in the chat caught it. And it was right beside of me because he said it was the first thing about it when we start getting started. He said it was right at the first of the video, so I'm gonna go back and look at it and see if I can see it on the show, on the video itself, and get the timestamp, and maybe figure out how I can save that little piece of footage and work it into the video a little better, and then put it up as a new video. You know, showed that picture and the question that Spirit Brothers asked. Yep, I would like to do that, and but I don't know how to do all that because I'm afraid that whatever I cut, I'll lose it and stuff like that. I'm not that very smart on putting the video together. That's the reason why I don't edit none of my stuff. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. And if you can hear it, you can hear it. you know, or see it. I just feel like if I edit the video, it takes away from the meaning of the video, and people might think that I added something to it or something like that, you know. And I don't want nobody to think that. I don't add it. Whatever you get, that's what you get. You know how people are in the paranormal field, boy. They scan that stuff with a fine tooth comb just to see what you're getting or make sure it's fake because they're mad that they don't get it, you know. I'm to learn new stuff like video editing, but I love to have a cool intro or something unique. Oh yeah, Mike can hook you up with something like that, help you out with one of them, because I've been making mine on Canva. If you download the app on your computer or your phone, I do a lot of mine on my phone, and I can just add it to my computer that way. Because I don't know my computer that good enough to, if I make a thing and I save it, I don't know where it goes. I check that computer everywhere. So I do it on my phone and I'll save it to my phone. And when I go into StreamYards, I can just add it quicker, you know. Just pictures, slide down. Come on. Some music. Say fun intro. I mean, laugh out loud. I've been working on some new stuff for mine. I've actually just found out how I can do the background for the like the green screen type deal, which I do have a green screen behind that where I can set behind me to block out all the stuff. But I got to get a stand to hold my green screen up, and I'm gonna try that probably here for long, and then use that. They said it might help out a little more, but I'm working on my green screen stuff. I'm gonna start putting some logos on the back of the behind me where you can see like some of my sponsor stuff if I get any sponsors. I have a stand and green screen but never used it. You should tack to the ceiling walls. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do that or not. I don't want to put no holes in the walls. It about kill me when I hang up a picture that my wife wants to hang up. And I learned my lesson on that deal too. When we first moved in the house, just had the house built, just moved in. She wanted to hang up several of her pictures that she was into, you know. Couldn't use for everything. Yeah, a camera like I've got is not too bad, but the batteries don't last too long on those, like my handheld cameras. But I got a webcam that I won't never use. It's a USB. All you gotta do is stick it in there and go to StreamYards, and well, actually, you can hook it up to just regular straight YouTube. And if you go to StreamYards, it's got a little slot down there where you say what camera you want to use, and it's like more clear and stuff like that. Yeah. See, I've got one too that where I can take pictures. I can take night pictures. Uh, it's got a microphone on it. It's got the IR light on it where you can take pictures at night, video at night, and you can also hook it up to the Wi-Fi and use it as a webcam for YouTube. And you can be out in the field and stream to YouTube if your Wi-Fi works. I just got to figure out how to get this Wi-Fi box to do that. DV camera off Amazon a few years ago, and it's crap. Rather upset about that. I know you are. I know you are. I'm just going to try to figure out how to hook up my camera to my phone so I can actually stream off of it to that. I'm wondering if I can take like a flat screen TV that's got the hook up on the back where you can hook in a HM DI or ID, whatever it is, cords, and hook it to the camera. And I wonder if I can stream like that on on YouTube through the screen TV. Because I can hook that webcam up like that to the TV, and I can be sitting on the couch in the living room and do a show or stuff like that. But I don't know, because the webcam I got, and it's got the mic, built-in mic in it also. So that'd be pretty cool if you can use that. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off, y'all. I'm getting ready to go in. It's getting close time for me to get in there and see what kind of mess I got going on. But I hope y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank y'all for coming in. Thanks for everybody that is lurking in the background. I just want to say thanks to each and every one of y'all, and have a great day, and hope it goes by quick for you. Me too. It should be. I think my buddy Wes is going to be over here first thing in the morning again, like he was yesterday. And since we do work good together, it don't take long to get caught up and get myself in a good position before he has to go back on the other side. But shouldn't be too bad. But I will see everybody tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That will be 8 Central, be 6 Pacific. And so everybody, y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank y'all for coming in and hanging out with me. And I will see y'all tonight. Bye-bye, everybody.